Hello and welcome to Digiexam's tutorial about creating exams as a teacher. I'll begin by logging in using the waffle menu in my Google environment and selecting the Digiexam app. Once logged in, you'll be in your teacher role, and you can begin creating an exam. To create an exam for the first time, click the blue Create New Exam button in the middle of the screen. When configuring your exam, be sure to add a title that distinguishes this exam from others. You can also add a subject so as to keep track of your exams relating to the subject content. Below these fields, you'll notice the public exam description. This is the information page that students see once they've logged into their exam and have started writing their tests. Each exam template contains general settings that you can configure as the teacher. These settings include the assessment type, whether or not the student computer is locked down, if you want to allow the copy and pasting of text from external resources, or if the exam should be anonymous when graded. Test these settings in order to get a feel for how they work. Let's take a look at creating a question. Below the settings field, there should be an Add Question button. Here you'll be able to select the type of question that you would like to insert into the exam. In the same way that you configured the information page, you can configure this question and the question that is shown to students. Once satisfied with your exam question text, begin editing the grading information. In this example, we've chosen to assess based on points, and here we'll attribute the maximum points for this question. In each question you create, you may also wish to add notes for grading. In this example, we've chosen an essay question where we can set a soft limit or hard limit on the number of words allowed. To add new questions, click on Add Question at the bottom of the screen and choose the question type. Let's explore how to add media resources. Each question that you create has an Add Media button. This allows you to add YouTube links, audio files, web pages, whole domains, or even PDFs to your question that students can access in a locked environment. Once you've added your resource, you can click Add Link, and this will be attached to the question. Each exam you create will be added to your exam library, which means that you can reuse exams and exam questions. Your exam library, with all the questions included, will be located to the right side when creating an exam. The simplest way to add a question from an existing exam into the current one is to drag and drop it from the list on the right to your exam on the left. Doing so places this question neatly in your exam. Use the Move Up button to place the exam question where it will later be displayed for students. Once satisfied with the exam design, click Save and Close. This will prepare you to start your exam. Before we go further, we should look at exam template settings one more time, and specifically the advanced settings. Select your exam from the list in your exam library and choose the Questions tab in order to randomize the order of questions within the exam template, or to randomize the order of alternatives for multiple choice and multiple response exams. Selecting the Accessibility tab will allow you to turn on accommodation settings like spell check and extended time. The default setting for accommodation settings is for only students that have been allowed these settings. In order to find those students or to alter them, you as an administrator can click on a student from the list of all students in your organization and set them for them. These settings will be applied for the student upon entering the exam environment. Finally, we're ready to start an exam. Click the Start button that is located to the right of the exam you would like to start up and choose Use Exam ID. You may wish to add in other proctors that will help you in monitoring the exam. Choose Start Exam Now to generate the 10-digit code that you can share with students so that they can begin writing their exam. With questions about the exam creation process, contact us at support@digiexam.com.